What is up, flippers? Welcome back to a very exciting unboxing as usual. Today I have a long-awaited Balisong in my hands. This was a pre-order about 3 months ago for the NRB Konig V2, so finally got it here. And yeah, let's crack straight into it. Yo, what up, Dayton? Good to see you. I'm about to unbox the Konig here, and I'm pretty excited. Alright, let's do it. NRB box. That's all that is in the package. These usually come bubble wrapped, so let's see what's in the box. We have our extra weights and tool, standard with the Konig. Ooh. Then we have our beautiful Balisong here, and of course one NRB sticker. Unfortunately, no rubber, no little rubber ninjas like the ultralights, but that's all right. Let me show off the Koenig V1 here for a second. So the main changes from the Koenig V1 to the V2 is that there is now texturing on these faces, where it's just kind of smooth and a little slippery here without the texturing, so we'll see how much of an improvement the V2 is. What else was changed? I don't even remember. I think it's supposed to be like a slightly more handle bias. I think the balance is changed. Oh yeah, NRB's tune. This is the tune on my V1. I have not touched the tune at all, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It's not horrible, but definitely lots of play in there. In my eyes, it really hasn't affected the flipping so far, but I don't know, maybe if I had this tuned up, it would feel nicer. But whoa. Okay, so if I'm looking at it through the bubbles, it looks red like the pictures kinda. Oh no, I guess I am kinda seeing the pink. But yo, so this looks red in the pictures, but super up close, you can definitely see like a super light pink, like peachy almost color. That looks really cool. Holy crap. Dude, the pictures do not do this anodization justice at all. Yeah, this is really nice. Let's check for tap and wiggle. A little bit of wiggle, but definitely no tap. Take a look at our play in the close position. So still a little bit of play, but definitely better than the V1, I think. This texturing feels really nice, really grippy. Unlike the texturing on the Kraken here, the texturing is really shallow and like doesn't really do too much for grip. I might even go as far as saying that the texturing on here kind of hurts the grip, especially with sweatier hands. But yeah, here the grip instantly. It's nice and deep. It feels really good. Man, I can't get over this fuchsia color because it just looks like red pretty much on the pictures online. But all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and just give her a first flip here. We got the heaviest weights installed. Yeah, first flips. This feels heavier. Oh, I guess I normally don't flip it with all the weights in, so that might. But I'll definitely have to weigh this. Let's sound check it. I'm not sure if that's just the trainer blade or if there's any other differences here, but there's definitely a huge difference in sound. Oops. Ah. I'm really curious to see what this blade is going to sound like on these handles. Very excited to try that out. Okay. Very interesting, bouncy. Yo, this feels a lot different. This feels much different than the Koenig V1. It feels longer. I don't think it is, but yeah, it looks like the exact same size. Maybe like slightly longer, but this feels like much longer than the V1. That's interesting. Dude, this is a lot different than the V1. I really thought this was going to be much, like, a lot similar to the V1. I was kind of hoping because I like the V1 so much, but, well, this is definitely interesting. Dude, it's so weird. It feels longer. That's so crazy. Definitely feels really grippy, like even the anodization on the channel where there's not really any grip, it feels nice and grippy. Okay, I'm gonna take these weights out and see how that feels, because this feels like a Prisma almost. Like it feels like super long and a lot of weight in the ends of the handles. So I'm pretty sure Garrett did say that he made this slightly more handlebar. So let's go ahead and uninstall the weights. Tianchi, I can't see your name from here, but yeah, I'm about to take these weights out right now. Really cool weight system in the Koenig here. Man, those weights are really in there. I'm gonna have to use it like this. Well, they're tight in there. Okay. Okay, so this kind of so far is seeming like a feature. Feels like a lot more resistance in these grub screws down here. So in the first Koenig, they were kind of loose in there if you didn't like tighten them all the way down. So they would come out. They would loosen as you're flipping it if you didn't. Man, they're so tight in there. What the heck? How does it compare to the Kraken? So that's going to be like personal preference. In my eyes, oh yeah, this V2 is like a lot different from the V1, so I'm gonna have like a harder time comparing it to the Kraken like so soon after unboxing it here. Yep, this is a live unboxing since my phone is still in need of repairs. This is how I'm doing unboxings for now. I kind of like it. Like I don't have to upload anything or edit anything, so I might start doing my unboxings all live like this. Okay, I'm definitely liking the balance a lot more without the weights so far. So far, it feels like there's a bigger difference between the weight configurations here, like in the V1, the heaviest weights and without the weights definitely makes like a noticeable difference, but it didn't seem like a huge difference from going from no weights to the full weights. But the full weights to no weights here feels so far like a pretty decent change in balance. Definitely more my speed without the weights so far, I think. You think the tight weights might make it more prone to stripping? I don't really think so, because these grub screws, it's not like a it's just like a hex key. Like, it's not an actual like bit, like a T Torx or something. Oh, this thing, this tool is like tight in there. I can't even get it out, so maybe it is kind of stripping. Huh. Yeah, maybe it's like stuck in the grub screw because I dug the tool into it. Yeah, definitely like it feels much better without the weights for me. It looks like it feels like it flips faster. With like the extra handle bias, it feels like it takes more effort to get it flipping. Like, this definitely feels more like the V1 Koenig. But like, yeah, like I was saying, like even with all the weights in the V1 Koenig, the Koenig still flips more similar to it does here without the weights than it does with the full weights in here. So super interesting. I'm kind of surprised at how different it is. I was kind of hoping it was gonna be, you know, a lot more similar to the V1, but it's definitely different, and in some nice, surprising ways. Definitely no complaints so far. This definitely feels like a different it feels like a feels a lot different from the V1, I guess, is all I'm trying to say. But yeah, yeah, the grub screws could be a problem. Sounds like a little more like the V1 without the weights too. Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, the Koenig Trainer V2. Oh, this fuchsia, let's see how it comes up on camera, if you guys can maybe see that like peachy, light pink kind of color. I wish I had a light. The jimping also goes up higher. Where'd my V1 go? Almost doubles the jimping of the V1. That's cool. I don't think I ever checked the play in the open position. So yeah, definitely a little bit of play still, but looks like the channel is longer now. Whoa. Yeah, good eye. It definitely is. But that's interesting. That kind of goes against what Garrett said about having more handle bias. Okay, I'm looking at it now. The channel here gradually goes up like a ramp, and then this one is just cut like straight down like a corner. So I guess that helps with a little bit more material there, but yeah, that is interesting. You can notice the channel cuts up near the pivots. It doesn't look like the channel is much wider at all, but yeah. Is the blade shorter? No, they look the same. Yeah, the blade, the trainer blade and the live blade actually weigh exactly the same. So I'm gonna have to go weigh this in a second, but I'm late. What did I miss? Pretty much all of my first impressions of the the Koenig here, but Cliff Notes, it's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. The texture is really nice. The weight configurations feel like a bigger difference, so that's nice. And the anodization looks really, really nice in person. It's like a light pink, almost like a peachy color. But yeah, that's about it. I do have a couple of other things I was going to unbox here quickly before I end the live. Let's see. I'll do this first. This came in a huge bag. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, these are bigger than I expected or wanted, but I got a bunch of oil bottles for like 10 bucks. I plan to use these like in pass arounds. If people want to like sample different oils, I can send some like that. And then also I was thinking about putting like some rubbing alcohol or like some hydrogen peroxide to take out on trips if I'm going to be flipping places and I need like some first aid, or if I need to like clean, you know, whatever else. So yeah, that's cool. And then I ordered some, oh my gosh, ordered some washers from TrueLink for Machine Wise. Just kind of bulk ordered 30, I think, 30 washers for Machine Wise Balisong, so that should come in handy in the future. Prismas and the Marin and the Opus. And then last little bonus thing here. You have the cappers, the caps. Oh, and it comes with little funnels too, so you can pour stuff in there. That's pretty cool. And then little 10 ml bottles. So, yeah. All right, and then is there nothing in here? Oh, okay. I was like, did they really just send me an empty box? This thing is tiny. Don't judge me, but I ordered a little figurine thing. Meet. Hold on. Gotta reveal it here. Meet the Rocktopus. This bottom color is glow in the dark, so that'll be cool. That'd be like a little funny thing to put in like pictures and stuff, or just on the desk or whatever. What does the rock say? I don't even know. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Alright, yeah, that's about it for this unboxing. Let's leave them on my chair. Yeah, the Koenig V2. This thing's pretty sick. Oh yeah, I was going to, oops. I was gonna lube this, this Balisong before I end the live here. Got my trusty NRB Konig. There's definitely some kind of lube already in the pivots, but yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I meant to do a before test. Oh well. Alright, I just lubed it with NRB Thick. Let's see what it sounds like. Sounds pretty nice. One of my complaints with the V1 is always that the sound wasn't like my favorite. I think it definitely grew on me over time. Yeah, at first I definitely wasn't a fan of that clanky sound. I was definitely trying to get something more like glassy. I don't know how to describe the difference in the sound, but yeah. So yeah, the V1 sound definitely grew on me. It's unique and different, so I do like that, but I'm definitely liking the V2 here also. But yeah, that's it for this unboxing. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.